It's hard to believe that the Steam Deck has been out for about a year. I've had mine personally for 9 months, and in today's video, I'm sharing my experiences with the Steam Deck in its first year, and I have a lot to say about it. You know, I'm mostly a console gamer, as many of you know, watching my channel, but if you're new, I talk about a lot of different types of games, and I have many things to say about my experiences with the Steam Deck. I'm going to share some of the games that I've checked out on it in the past months and give you my final thoughts. So I hope you enjoy this video. Sit back, relax. Here we go. Steam Deck is indie heaven. This is Vengeful Guardian Moonrider, and I covered this in a previous video. But holy cow, there's so many classic, iconic style games on Steam, whatever you want to play, and many of them are compatible with the Steam Deck. And I just love going on the store and seeing what is available. New games all the time. And so whatever type of game style you're into, whether it's platform, puzzle, card, you name it, Steam store has it. One of my favorite indie titles is Vampire Survivors with new DLC content, and it just runs great. And it's just really been a blessing to go on the Steam store and just check out indie titles that appear daily. And so, you know, there's a lot of fluff in the store, I'm not going to lie. But, you know, within that content, there is some amazing gems. And I've really, you know, talking to friends and listening to other people that Steam is kind of their go-to, I've really enjoyed going and checking out a ton of the indie style games. That's kind of my preference. I definitely have a play style that I like. I like an action platformer, a Metroidvania. Here's Elderland, and this is another game that I covered on my channel. Just a fantastic side-scrolling Metroidvania, and I have a good friend that actually was involved with playtesting this, and it's simply fantastic. The sales are amazing. There's a plethora of different types of games, and I really wanted to check out a couple. Here's another one I was really excited finally getting, Cult of the Lamb, and this is by Devolver, and well, it's a whacked out game, kind of like Animal Crossing mixed with something else, and it's got a dark overtone, but really have enjoyed this one so far. And so there's so much content to check out. It's overwhelming in the store. It's like the downsides. There's like so many options in the store, but you can customize it what you want to see, different types of games, and there is something for everybody. But for the most part, everything has been running great. I had a couple games that just had some issues running on my Steam Deck, and I think it was just kind of a network issue. And so for some people that's going to be annoying, but overall my games ran. There was tons of updates to the hardware itself and no problems. Overall, I'm very satisfied with the quality of the hardware, as I haven't had any issues. It really is well built. Here's Alwa's Legacy, and this is another kind of side scroller on sale. And there's so many sales that happen all the time. There's games that are heavily discounted, and that's where they get you, where, you know, you'll see a game and it normally is like, you know, maybe 20 bucks, and then it's on sale for, you know, 80% off or something. And that really has gotten me to purchase several games, and I'm glad to support these indie titles, as, you know, pretty awesome. There's a demo for Tiny Thor. This is another platformer, side-scrolling platformer that's coming out in the second quarter. Really excited to see this, as it plays fantastic. And that's the other thing. There's lots of demos on the Steam Deck where you can check out a game and preview it. There's lots of different ways of playing. And, you know, how I'm capturing footage is I'm hooking this up to an Elgato, and I'm using an Xbox One controller to play. And so I've really appreciated, as a content creator, all the different types of games that are on the Steam Deck. This is a free game, Ploketh. Hopefully I'm saying that right. But yeah, there's just amazing amount of content. You know, the Steam Deck is just really coming out of the gates, offering a wide variety, a huge library, you know, plethora of games, you name it, it's on here. Here's a really interesting indie title, Bad Hop Baseball. And this is kind of a cool combination of baseball with like a pachinko game. And I really enjoyed these kind of very indie titles that are offered on the Steam Deck and Steam Store, as you're not going to find this stuff anywhere else. really like stuff like this, and for 10 bucks, you know, I said why not, checking it out. And then there's classics like Portal 2. It's on sale for 99 cents right now. That's crazy. And then, you know, I was like, why not? You know, I haven't played this in years, you know, going back and playing this iconic classic. Portal 1 and Portal 2, by the way, 99 cents a piece. That's a crazy sale. And, you know, that's what I really appreciate about the Steam, as I think its sales are better than any other platform and running great on the Steam Deck. Now, let's talk about emulation. This is actually Sega Genesis Classics, but I haven't opened up, you know, and messed around with the emulation on the Steam Deck, but, you know, it can do all that too, on top of having an amazing plethora of games on the store. But yeah, this is Sega Genesis Classics, you know, you can play console games no problem. There's so many games. They're doing a better job with the compatibility markings. That's been an issue when it came out. They are getting better. It's not perfect, but you can go on the store and just select games that run 100% on the Steam Deck, and I really like that feature. They are getting better at that, and as you can see, there's just a wide variety of games. Huge thumbs up for me. So overall, what do I think of the Steam Deck after its first year? I think it's excellent. I think it has room for improvement, but overall, it's got many things going its way. You know, for people looking for something more powerful than a Switch, you may want to consider it. Or if you're a big Steam gamer, you know, I've talked to many people who jumped in and got it, and for the most part, people are very satisfied. I haven't had any bugs or issues with mine. You know, and more importantly, you can just go on their website and purchase one. That's the other cool thing about this. They didn't have many of the shortage issues that other companies dealt with during COVID, and you can just pick this up now, and for the most part, it's great. It has many updates, frequent updates. The fan on mine is not a huge issue, as I play a lot of indie titles, so I'm not really playing a lot of AAA titles on this, but it is able to play many of the high-end games, Cyberpunk being one of them. It can run it, and so definitely want to check out some more games on it. And in the comments below, what are you playing on your Steam Deck? Do you have one? Do you plan on getting one? And as always, thank you for coming to my channel. If you like what you see, consider hitting that like and subscribe button and clicking the bell, as I'm uploading videos every week. You folks are wonderful and beautiful. Let's keep it positive. This is the Immortal John Hancock, and you have a good day.